Hello and welcome everybody to PRA Network. I'm your host Justin Phoenix, and alongside me in the booth I have Jacob O'Keefe again. Say hello, Jacob.
How's it going, everybody? Happy to be back at round 2 of our Nostalgia series. This is going to be a good one, man. 130 laps at Atlanta on the Legacy layout. This is going to be a darn good race.
Absolutely. And also, we have an honorary member in the booth with us tonight. It's Joe Robert. He's going to be racing and commentating at the same time.
Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Nice to be here. Thanks for the invite, Blanco. It's going to be a long, interesting race for sure.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. We're going to have 130 laps here at the Legacy layout of Atlanta. So it's not the super speedway layout that we've been seeing in modern time. It's a throwback to 2008, and these are 2003 cars. So I thought I'd give us a little bit of rundown on the 2003 Atlanta races, which saw both Jeff Gordon and Bobby Labonte take the checkered flag in both those races that year. That was like the golden age of NASCAR. What do you say, guys?
I'm going to go with a hard agree on that one. I'm new to the NASCAR scene, and lately it's been working my way from the legends all the way up to current times, and right now we're working on that 2000 series, and I have to say these are the loudest, meanest, and the hardest ones to drive so far, and they have been the funnest.
Absolutely.
I got to agree as well.
Happy to be here, everybody. Welcome back to round 2. It's the Nostalgia Series over here at Atlanta. And as Justin was just talking about back in the mid-2000s there, it was Bobby Labonte that stole it. And we had people on the grid as well as Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Busch took one as well. It's a 1.54 mile speedway. No, I'm absolutely not going to do the calculation on air right now, and I do not have a calculator on hand, so that's not going to happen for anyone out there that's not in Freedom units. Unfortunate, but do it in your head. It's an absolutely ridiculous track. We're going on the old Legacy layout, and it's going to be a really, really good one. We're going to see some action. We've got drivers on both sides, Justin. I was sitting around in the practice session for a little while, just kind of sitting as a fly on the wall. And a lot of guys are committing to different strategies. Some seem to think the bottom's going to be the fastest with some tire-saving strategies. And we've got some other guys who are really committed to that top-line strategy. And I'm not really sure what's going to be the dominant one to come out on top. It's a long race. This is going to be a good one. I'm pretty excited. I didn't realize. I thought we were doing 80 laps on each circuit.
No, in NASCAR, they go by mileage instead of laps or time. And so sometimes the mileage on one track will be fewer laps than others. So like Daytona, the Daytona 500 in NASCAR is 200 laps, whereas the Atlanta 400 or whatever is like 300 and some laps. So it all compares to however many miles the track is and the layout.
You got a pick for the favorite tonight? I mean, we got Jacob Schneider on pole, which is kind of unsurprising at this point. I think he's got nine in a row or 10 in a row on the Monday night races here.
Yep, and he last week he stretched his streak to 13 wins in a row, so he's going to probably go for 14 tonight. And it looks like Joe Robert, our fellow commentator, is on the outside pole at this moment with 50 seconds left of the qualifying session.
You know, he came in here all nonchalant saying, I'll be at the back of the grid. Don't worry about me because I got to talk at the same time. And he smashes a second place in qualifying already.
I didn't think I'd be that quick because typically, like when I'm running tracks that are pretty fast on the quals, typically, I'm like, I can run okay in the races, but qualifying is where it gets me.
This is a really interesting starting lineup, guys. I expected to see the top 6 in the top 6. I did not expect to see the top 6 in the formation they are outside of Schneider in that pole.
And they're doing a 3-wide salute right now to Greg Biffle. All the Greg Biffle cars are up front. Get a good view of that.
It is.
Turn off all the graphics.
This is pretty cool to do right now, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, this looks unbelievable, guys. For those who do not know, he died. Greg died in a plane crash this week. If you're just joining us, it was a really, really big blow to the NASCAR world. Greg has been racing for quite some time, and he was only 55 years old. He was not very old at all. He was a humanitarian, a NASCAR driver, and genuinely, from what I know, an all-around pretty good guy. And it's pretty sad to see him go. And we're lucky to be able to do a salute to somebody like that. And it's good to see the motorsport world kind of get up and really show this guy and the world who he was.
Absolutely. We got Greg Biffle in first, Greg Biffle in second, Greg Biffle in third, Greg Biffle in fourth, Greg Biffle in fifth, Greg Biffle in sixth.
As it should be.
The Biff.
All right. Thank you to everybody who was in that. It's really cool.
We're going to watch Jacob and Joe lead them to the green flag. Green flag, here we go. Green flag racing here, Atlanta Legacy 2008. Here in the Gen 4 cars for the Grid Finder Nostalgia Series. I started
and they
that.
are going. Nobody here laid back at all. No one tried any tricks off the line. That was a really, really quick start.
And we got Jacob Schneider already pulling away. He's half a second ahead. We got two wide battle for second place between Thomas Coonan and Joe Robert.
Expected to see Jacob Schneider with a hefty lead off the line. He was really comfortable at Daytona last week, keeping pace almost the entire race.
Yes, sir. We have a little bit of bobble there from Landon Lacey going to the outside. And there's a crash in the back. It's Cody Thorne. I think he crashed it to the inside walls. I think he's okay. I think it's not going to be a yellow.
That was very close.
We do have a little bit of battle here between Daniel Blanco and Thomas Coonan. Thomas is trying to bottom. Daniel's on the high side. We know that the high side's going to eat up tires. Oh, he got loose.
Oh,
he saved it.
Wow. I'm not sure who got loose or who hit who. It looked like that back car, and I'm not sure which driver that was, but it looked like the back car might have not seen him coming down.
I think the 57 got loose on the outside.
Ooh, and slid into him. Yeah, that'll get you. I was saying in practice, man, there was a lot of issues with really, really good drivers really trying to push that car, and I knew as soon as they saw drivers in that rear view sniffing up on them, they're gonna feel that pressure.
Yes, sir. Sideways. Oh my gosh, what a save! What a save by Chucky Walden!
Oh my God!
That's the dirt tracker in him. I can tell you that 100%. All right,
let's sign that guy up for Rallycross ASAP. That was awesome.
He's a dirt tracker in real life, and he is pitting, so I'm sure he burned up those tires doing that. He got some TV time with that save.
That was a damn good one. I hope we see more of that.
Thought I was actually not pushing too hard, but
still feeling comfortable though. I mean, you've got lots.
No, I'm not feeling comfortable because my shoulder is on fire. It's either going to be a real good strategy or a real stupid one. Have a good one. Looks like Jacob's got this in the bag if it stays green, though. I'll tell you that. I was surprised it's on green all the way. You don't see that in many leagues. I'll tell you that.
We're only just over halfway here, guys, and we haven't seen a single caution come out, and we've seen lots of traction.
Yeah, I think he has an issue because he let the other car go and he was going very slow. Not really sure. He's making the pass back, though, to go back to 13th position as we're riding on board with him.
He honestly might have
Dylan Davis is on pit road.
Trying to fake a move or something, maybe put that...
Oh! There's an incident!
Oh, yup.
Oh, there's destroyed
That's
bumpers.
Brutal. They're coming back. That's two.
Oh, is there going to be a caution
Is he
here?
gonna hit
he's
the
gonna
wall?
slam the inside wall.
No.
Gonna make it interesting. Is he gonna? I guess the track admins are gonna keep it green.
Track admins kept it green. The boys were able to keep it off track just enough when the traffic wasn't there to throw out a caution.
Let's go back and watch that incident because that was a crazy couple of seconds there. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Comes in flying
Cody
down
Johnson
to the
got
inside.
sideways.
Yeah, he commits to that inside line, and Johnson runs it sideways and loses traction on the rears and slides right into the door. Oh.
Yeah. My gosh, what a ride.
I'm
What
just
a
lucky
ride.
we're lucky this is sim racing, man. That guy'd be sitting out there with a real heck of a case of whiplash.
There's a tire going around the track.
That's the tire. Jeremy's on 3 wheels.
He's off the track, though. Jacob Schneider is now 9.3 seconds ahead of Thomas Coonan with 23 laps to go in this race. There's a crash. There's a crash. It's a caution. The first caution of the season.
Oh, Rodney almost came back out on the track there, and that is going to shake things up quite a bit.
And it's
Blanco
Cody Thorne.
is going to be, yep.
Cody Thorne spins it out right in front of Rodney Roberts.
Oh man.
Let's get this cockpit view from Rodney Roberts. He's up on the
You
outside.
can see him lose it right there.
This is the second incident that
just
Cody
can't
Thorne's been
recover.
involved in.
He just can't recover the car.
Oh man, what contact! Is a 4X for
Oh.
both of them. All right, well that's going to throw some strategies out the window.
And some strategies back into the mix.
Absolutely. There's another one for the coin jar.
Man, we got to be up to like $150. This is bad at this point.
One more time. Rodney was just
We
in the
gotta get
wrong
it, dude.
place at the wrong time there.
Let's get a charity donation going or something. That'd be great. Like a buck or two every single time we throw it an absolutely.
I'm sure Rodney does not like to see this on the broadcast, but we're going to watch one more time. There is nowhere for Rodney to go. Nowhere.
Oh,
He could not have
nothing.
blocked
He can't
that.
go anywhere.
And there are no fast repairs in this series, so I just got reminded. Rodney Roberts, I just got to tell you, he is a great race car driver. He is the king of starts in the PRA iRacing League, but he is also the king of getting in someone else's mess. He has terrible luck. We're going to watch the pit road race here.
This is going to be really, really, really interesting.
Looks like Jacob Schneider got off first.
Just so people are aware, once we pass the start-finish, we're free to use all the track, correct?
Yep.
Before that, we're only allowed to pass on the outside here,
Yep.
not the in.
Exactly.
So here we go.
Green flag once again.
And we're past the line.
It has been the first caution of the season. So, that's pretty good with 20 laps to go in the second race.
We're almost above that 90th percentile, which is pretty hard to achieve to even get close. So let's take it and run, shall we?
We might see an awesome battle now. Thomas Coonan's going to use up every bit of those tires at this point.
100%. We're going to see these guys get really, really close. Things are going to start to get real tight as we start to get to lap 120, and I'd expect the action to pick up a lot.
There's a yellow. There is a yellow flag. There's 3 cars involved. Joey Kuba, David.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, Dan Atkinson, Jerry Hendrickson was involved. We're watching to see just exactly. I'm going to play it right here.
Right
okay.
there.
Let's
Little tiny bit of contact, and it just sent that top line car right out.
yeah, that's the Dylan
There's
Davis
no
car.
way
ain't
to
it?
recover. Right on a shift.
That's Dylan Davis.
That's just going to send the car right out of balance. He's done.
Yeah, and it clips him as he's getting past. And
Just
Hendrickson,
makes it by
wow!
one.
Bam! The 30 car just gets in there hard.
That's a really unfortunate incident to happen.
What's crazy is somehow Dylan Davis. Oh, I didn't see it. There we go. I was going to say he didn't even get a 4X, but yeah, he did.
I was going to say, I think he did.
We're going to...
That contact hurt.
We're going to go to the cockpit view and watch this. Actually, let's rewind it back so we can see this in full speed. Here we go.
Just so much extra speed coming into this. He really wants that inside pass and doesn't anticipate him coming back down to take it as well. And it's an incident.
Oh.
It's an incident, but could it have been avoided? I don't think so. I mean, that's just really unfortunate.
I'm going to watch it one more time. We're going to back it up. Because the incident happens after the incident actually takes place. So my replay kind of starts as it's already taking place. So you can see him closing in.
Got the initial contact right here.
There was just no
and
saving
he goes
it.
to the turn. No.
Daniel Blanco barely misses that one, and Joey Kuba gets the end of that one. Let me get to Joey Kuba. There's one lap to green, so I need to hurry. Joey Kuba coming around. He's on the inside. He's trying to block it. Boom!
Oh.
And that's all she wrote for that.
Couple of weaving, couple of bobbing. Tires are heating, and they are getting really eager. The grid has shrunk quite a bit.
It has. It has. That's what happens in endurance racing. Green flag!
Past the line they go. We're going to see things heat up really, really, really quickly. Once again, we just got our second restart of the race. Sorry, second caution of the race, second restart here. And Jacob Schneider is getting pushed.
He is. Thomas is right up on him. He got a good restart.
Thomas and Jacob both had really, really, really good restarts. And unfortunately, it looks like Jerry might be left in the dust. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch a draft to get up to him.
Thomas Coonan led his first lap of the race with 13 to go.
Thomas finally takes the lead on him here, and it might be...
Oh, he crosses over! Jacob crosses back to the inside!
He's going to take that inside line coming into this turn. Does he get the exit? He does.
Oh, they're going to go. It's going to be a drag race here at the line. Thomas is going to lead that lap. It's lap number 2 that he has led. Jacob's going to stay on it.
Trying really hard to not give him room on the inside and let him take that move again, but
now Jacob's going to have the speed coming off the top there, T2. They're both playing the top line going out of turn number 3 into turn number 4. We're going to stay glued to this race right here.
We might see some neck and neck, wheel to wheel, bumper to bumper action coming across the line on this one if they keep this pace up. Jacob's trying to go for that shorter line. He wants to make up a little bit of pace
Daniel
here
Blanco
so he can
gets
catch
a
a draft
2X.
in the straight.
Daniel must have hit the wall. I'm not looking at it right now because we're going to stay glued to this race.
Ooh.
Is the streak going to end tonight here at Atlanta Legacy 2008? Is Thomas Coonan going to be the one to put the stake in the heart?
Jacob with a ton of speed, but he can't take him.
Jacob Schneider is on the outside. Thomas Coonan on the inside going out of turn number 4. There's going to be a ton of speed going into turn number 1. 9 laps to go. Jacob's going to cut it to the inside in turn number 1.
Here he goes. I said
Dylan
things
Davis
were going
comes
to heat
out
up
of
as we
pit.
start to get to these final 10. He's going to try and squeeze this gap as close as possible and maybe force Thomas to make a mistake. If I was in the driver's seat right now and I'm thinking, I've had the lead this whole time, what's the one thing that I can do to really make this guy scared? It's creep up as close as I can, as much as possible. Make him real nervous.
Absolutely, Jacob. And that's another absolutely for the jar. And Jacob Schneider
There it is.
is now going to the inside again, turn number 2.
Oh, he's going to force him out
Oh,
wide
he got
here.
loose.
Oh, he was able to keep it.
8 laps to go. We're going to have 7 laps to go this time by. This is a classic 2003 NASCAR race to the finish. Two of the best in PRA, Thomas Kuhn and Jacob Schneider.
You know, these guys bring it every single week, and this was to be expected. We're counting down here to the final 5 laps. One more to go until we hit that mark, and these guys are getting more and more intense. Look at this.
Schneider's not letting Thomas go. He's going to try to the
Nope.
inside, coming out of turn number 4. Thomas has now led
Oh, he's
7 of the
gonna hold.
laps, and Jacob's going to lead that lap.
He's going to keep him right next to him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, the contact!
There's contact.
Making it interesting.
These guys are going to try and keep it as close as possible for the rest of the race. I don't think either of them wants to give an opportunity to pass right now. They want to keep each other out of the draft, kind of keep it as even as they can.
Oh
and
my God, what
just
a
keep-
what a race!
Look at them go. They're
Contact!
touching wheels again. Oh!
Contact! Contact again!
Jacob's not going to give up, man. He wants that 14. He finally gets Thomas in a draft.
Thomas is going to come back to the inside now, turn number 3. JD Biddle is loving every minute of this. He's like, take each other out. Take each other out. I want to win this race.
JD Biddle's just waiting for something to happen, just waiting to cherry pick it. And he's got Jerry right there with him.
4 laps to go in this Atlanta race. 130 laps, and it's coming down to this. 0.01 seconds, 0.1 second difference. Jacob gets a good boost of speed on the backstretch.
Jacob just put up a 10th on Thomas.
He turned on
But
the
Thomas is going to try and
afterburners.
close it. Yeah, he's
He's like, all right, I
He's got
don't want it this close.
My man
3/10.
finally hit the nitrous button, but he's got Thomas is really trying to get that draft. But I was curious to see if they'd keep that wheel-to-wheel racing up it longer. I mean, if you give him a chance, he might take it, but he's building a gap. He's building a gap.
He is
Big.
building a gap. Yep, we're watching it out of the eyes of Thomas Coonan right now. 2 laps to go.
Oh, he'd be sweating. I'd be sweating.
Is Daniel Blanco, is he going to get up there and give Thomas a push? Jacob Schneider will not be denied. He is 1.5 laps away from claiming 14 races in a row on Monday night.
Fortunately, I think Thomas ran out of nitrous.
Yep.
I'm not sure what happened.
Yep, I'm getting reports that Coonan used up all his tires. There's nothing left. And Jacob Schneider leads 115 laps so far. 116 if he leads this final one. To get a 14-race winning streak. Coming off of turn number 4 for the final time of the night. Here at Atlanta Motor Speedway 2008, Jacob Schneider takes the checkered flag from Thomas Coonan.
Unbelievable. That's 14 races, man. There's not many drivers on the planet that can keep up that kind of pace and that kind of consistency race after race. This is just unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Jacob Schneider, Thomas Coonan, JD Biddle, Jerry Hendrickson, Daniel Blanco, Joey Kuba, Dan Atkinson, Rodney Roberts, Cody Johnson, and Dylan Davis round out your top 10. Adam Mulford, Chucky Walden, Cody Thorne, David Nannon, Jeremy Poole, Joe Robert, Robert Hensley, Landon Lacey, Mark Rudisco, and ran out of time. Shannon Milliken is the final car. That was a lot to say in like 2 seconds. JD Biddle, congratulations on 3rd place here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway Legacy 2008. How's it feel, man, to get a podium?
Brother, I tell you what, I don't think I blinked for 130 laps. My eyes are burning.
Man, we talked about you a lot there at the end. You got to see one epic battle between Thomas Coonan and Jacob Schneider. What was going through your mind? Were you hoping that they'd take each other out?
No, I know better than that. Them guys, I ain't got nothing for them. I knew they was going to run away with it. I was just focusing on chasing down Jerry there. But that the big ass fans, Chevy Monte Carlo boys, she was running hot tonight. Kind of tough to had a tough first run on that first set of tires, but we kind of settled in and found our groove, and it ran great.
And that was fun to watch. Jacob, you got anything you want to say?
I'm doing all right tonight, but JD, good race, man. It was really fun to watch. It's good to see you come up the field like that and really take a podium right out of left field. It was really, really well done. Good driving tonight, man. We'll see you next Monday.
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Put on a great show. Congrats to Thomas there and Jacob.
Absolutely. You want to make any shout-outs before you go?
There it is.
It was another absolutely.
Man, I don't know. Shout out to my dad. I sent him the link. He said okay. I don't know if that meant he's watching or not, but if you are, Dad, thanks for supporting. If not, I'll send you the link when the video drops, and maybe you'll see it then. So, thanks, guys.
Yep, thanks, JD, and we'll see you next week. Or actually, it's 2 weeks. Sorry, we're taking next week off. We'll be at Rockingham.
Yeah, I'm going to need an extra week after that one. Woo.
Congrats,
Go get yourself some water, JD.
Yeah, I'm about to chug. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. And second place goes to Thomas Coonan. Man, that was an excellent race at the end. Give us some of your thoughts.
I mean, I gave Jacob everything I had there at the end when we restacked, and it was just I gave it everything, and at the end of the day, I really just the red limit machine just didn't have enough to get there and take the win.
You raced hard, Thomas. That was really, really fun to watch, man.
I mean, I think I blundered a couple times on that top line trying to defend it, and Jacob was just better at running that top all night, and props to him just being better at this racing this track in car combo.
Dude, that was an amazing battle, though. You guys were banging doors and not crashing each other. That was so exciting. I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, that was really, really good.
Yeah, it was one of the most fun races or battles I've had on the sim in a long while. Where both drivers were giving it everything.
Yeah, you guys went 110 laps, I think, on green, and then finally had 2 cautions right back to back. What ran through your mind once you got a chance to get back up to Jacob?
I mean, at the beginning of the race, I was a little frustrated battling other cars, trying to at least be with Jacob the entire race. I burned my stuff a little early trying to get past those drivers, and it ended up because Jacob had the clean air, he was able to just drive away. It was a little frustrating. I tried to do some off strategy to try to see if I can gain a couple seconds back and try to at least contest him just a little bit to make him have a mistake. But at the end of the day, the Rev Limit Workshop machine just wasn't at all just not there. But when caution came out, we were able to get a fresh set of tires and put it on the car and absolutely go haywire on him. And I told him I was going to give him everything, and I did. And I just made one too many small mistakes that it costed me. But I mean, if I was going to lose a battle, that's the way to do it.
And also, I wanted to point out you made a special number 18 for Greg Biffle. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I knew a lot of people were going to make a lot of 16s, and I wanted to at least put some effort, not just go online and copy and paste it. I spent some time today designing the entire car and trying to make it representative of one of his schemes that never got a lot of light. So one of the city financial schemes that he ran, I believe in 2008. So I spent some time and make sure I had my personal touch and my branding with my sponsors, Rev Limit Workshop, True Grit, and THD, having their on the hoods and stuff, and might as well make it my own car. But I really wanted to at least get as close as I could while keeping the brand of my sponsors intact.
Sounds good, man. Jacob O'Keefe, you got final word?
Thomas, I'm going to give you a little extra energy for next week, okay? Someone's got to knock Jacob off 14, man.
I know.
Okay.
I'm working on it. I'm giving him everything, man.
Let's give this guy some kind of regulation advantage for the next race or something.
Don't talk about the extra 2 horsepower.
Just like 500 extra RPM, okay? That's all we're asking for. Cheers, Thomas. Thank you so much. No, seriously, it was good, hard racing. Very fun to watch, and it's an honor to be able to watch you guys bump doors. It's cool to see guys with 4,000 and 7,000 I rating that are committed to this do as good as they are, and to have somebody like me who's new to this stuff be able to commentate. You guys did really. You make my job easy. All right, so keep it up.
Absolutely, I'll try to challenge him some more. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can take one of those wins away from him this season.
Let's go. I want to see. We got to cap him at 15. Like that's just at that point we're getting crazy. This is
He's breaking records. He's setting records. Jacob's
crazy.
So far, he is the winningest driver in the league, and he has now 16 wins. And the closest one to him is 11. So, Thomas, you got some work cut out for you, buddy.
Let's go, man.
At least he wasn't the first iRacing champion, so.
Yep, you were. You'll always have that.
That's fair.
So
we
I'll
thank
give
you
him
for
a run
coming,
for his
man.
money.
And we'll see you
No
next
problem.
time at Rockingham in 2 weeks.
Good job, man.
Absolutely.
Good
Thank
job.
you.
Thank you. Last but not least, the winningest driver in PRA, Jacob Schneider, comes home again with 14 in a row on Monday nights. Buddy, that was an epic finish to that race with Thomas Coonan. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, I wasn't super ready for that after just kind of chilling the whole race. I chilled for over 100 laps and then had to get the heart rate back up there at the end, I guess. But yeah, he gave me a heck of a run there. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, he's you and him are basically two of the fastest oval drivers we've got here in the league. So it was shaping up to be an epic finish as soon as that second caution came out. Give us your thoughts, man. It was 110 laps of green flag racing. We had 2 yellows. It's the first 2 yellows of the season. First 2 yellows we've had since you've been in the league. So what do you think about it?
I mean, just great green flag racing. I love the green flag racing and having to save tires and play the strategy game. And I think I was better at that than Thomas, but Thomas obviously was better short run than me. So I really could have used it staying green there. I know anyone watching probably is glad that yellow came out because it ended up being a great race.
It was a great race from our perspective. You guys were banging doors and not crashing each other. That was what was pretty awesome to watch.
I haven't seen a race with banging doors without someone spinning out like that in a very long time. I'm used to like D-class, man. These guys are spinning out if you touch them. It's wild.
Well, I'm assuming he has good internet. I have very good internet. So, because, I mean, a net code right there would have killed both of us.
It would
We
have.
somehow managed not to have a single net code through all that. So, I know props to AT&T over here. I don't know whose his is.
New sponsor?
Yeah. Hey, AT&T, you want to sponsor us?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jacob Schneider Racing with another win, 2 in a row here this season. So your team's doing pretty good. What happened to Landon?
He says he barely hit the wall, but got like 5 minutes of damage. Like, I don't know, some kind of glitch just killed his car.
Oh man, that's
Oh.
unfortunate. Yeah, we
Just
watched him hit the
green.
wall. We watched it on the
Just-
replay.
Did he hit it hard?
It looked like it. It looked like he
Oh.
killed it.
He told me he barely hit it.
Yeah, from our perspective, it looked like he killed it. So he was
Gotcha.
blinking a few times too. So that could have
Yeah, they're
definitely added to it.
That wasn't
If
helping.
he hit net
He
code
must
when
not
he
have the
smashed the
AT&T
wall.
fiber.
Well,
We
Jacob
gotta hook
O'Keefe.
him up with the sponsor.
Yeah, Jacob
Yeah,
O'Keefe.
I'll see what I can do.
What do you got to say to Jacob Schneider?
I got not much to say other than thanks for holding our name in very high regard. Keep us at the top of the podium, please.
I got you.
Well, Jacob
good
Schneider?
job, man. Seriously, it was good stuff. I haven't seen racing like that in a very, very long time, other than, the endurance stuff that I do watch in real life. So really good on you. Pleasure to be here, and happy to be here in January, man. Keep it up.
I appreciate it.
You are up to 16 wins in the iRacing stats, so keep it up. You're 5 ahead of Keith Nelson now.
Yeah, I guess until his road course series starts back up, I'll get me a little lead on him.
Yeah, he's got the advantage of having dual races every week, so he could catch you pretty quick.
Hey, but I'm all for it. I'm all for competition. I like the hard racing and the little friendly rivalries, so bring it on. I'm not afraid of it.
Yes, sir. Any final shout-outs you want to make before we move on?
Yeah, I'll give Lana a little shout out since we laughed at him a little bit. I practiced all week, kind of just running the top the whole time, just against the wall. And
Wow.
he's the one that talked me into running the bottom for at least the first half of the tire stint, and that obviously worked out. And he probably should have followed his own advice, but appreciate my crew chief, giving me the right advice there.
Well,
That's what teamwork's all about, man. It's good to see that stuff finally come into play. Seriously, we were chatting about it earlier, and because we had a good laugh at the end of the last race when I didn't realize that Daniel was teammates with the other fella that was in the mix there, and it's good to see you guys starting to come together and implement some strategy. I'm curious to see where things go into the season, and I want to see some curveballs.
I'm sure we'll get one. There's some interesting tracks coming up.
Yep. 2 weeks we got Rockingham, and so what are your thoughts on that track?
I don't know. Sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. So we'll see. I think it'll be another race like this where it gets a lot of green flag and spread out racing and tire saving. So I think I ought to be all right.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you racing with us. It's been a blast.
It's pretty cool that it was two Greg Biffle schemes duking it out there at the end too.
Yes, sir. Yep, I just saw that in the chat. I was going to say that. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, we honored Greg Biffle a few times throughout the broadcast, and then the final laps of the race were definitely an honor to Greg Biffle. Jacob O'Keefe, I'm going to allow you to have the final word with Jacob Schneider.
Jacob, once again, just an honor to be here, man. So thank you very much. One quick question for you. How much practice are you guys putting in each week before these races, just for people who maybe aren't familiar so much with this, but maybe see the broadcast after or watching right now? How long are you guys actually prepping before you come into something like this?
Oh, I probably spent like 30 minutes the last 3 nights. So, and then tonight, 30 more minutes. So I guess 2 hours total.
Effective practice is the best practice, man. That's you're hit the nail on the head with that one.
Yeah. Turned out to be pretty good.
It did.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
I got 2 weeks for Rockingham, so I'll probably do more than 2 hours.
That's awesome.
That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Well, we thank you, Jacob Schneider, and we'll see you at Rockingham, all right?
Thank you, guys. Have a happy holiday.
You as well. And with that is going to wrap up our broadcast here on PRA Network 2 on YouTube and PRA Network on Twitch. And I'm glad that I had some people letting me know that the stream at the beginning of the broadcast was choppy. I had the Discord settings to source instead of 480p, so it was taking all of my internet bandwidth to stream it to Discord. So yeah, that was rough at the beginning, but I'm glad that we got it all fixed up. That was an epic finish. Jacob O'Keefe, what are your final thoughts?
Final thoughts? I want to see some team strategy coming into this season. I think things are going to get mixed up real good over the next couple of races. And as the guys start to clean up, things start to mellow out, we'll see some really cool strategies start to come into play. It's going to be really fun. But just from my side, once again, thank you to everybody for coming, and thank you for having me, Justin. I really appreciate it. And again, I'm green. The opportunity is much appreciated, and thank you all for being forgiving. I hope I can bring you guys a couple of laughs throughout the broadcast, and that's what I'm here for.
Definitely, I always like to have fun. That's the first principle I have of doing these broadcasts. I'm not professional, so I just like to have fun with it, and let my bloopers stay on the reel, and let people make fun of me for
hell
saying
yeah.
absolutely too many times.
Oh, I call them out. It's better that way. Start a charity fund for it eventually. Well, it'll be a good one. Okay.
I want to say that Thomas Coonan said absolutely 5 times in our interview, so it's not just me.
That's $25 if we go off the old numbers, Thomas.
But anyway, thank you, Jacob O'Keefe, and for Jacob and PRA. I'm Justin Phoenix, and this has been PRA Network, the Grid Finder Nostalgia Cup Series at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Congratulations once again to Jacob Schneider on another victory. He extends his streak of winning and his points lead for this series. We'll see you again in 2 weeks at Rockingham, and that should be another barn burner.
Oh, that's going to be a fun one.
Absolutely. I ended the broadcast with that.
$5.
Good night, everyone, and see you next